Yeah, so if you hear me randomly talking, I'm talking to.
Totally get it. Totally get it. You want to go inside? Hot?
I got you guys set up so you can watch my workspace and not actually see me too much today. Time to start painting and priming these doors. Axe Xander, welcome in. So I'm using Zinzer stain block. I'm gonna tag that product. Let's see. All right, we're getting all the new people in here. My backy goes up a little bit. See if I can do this without everything falling. Yeah, that works. Again, I forgot my tripod, so this is the best I could do. If you're new to the channel, this is a fishing channel, but I don't get to fish 24 hours a day, so sometimes I take you guys to work with me when the job permits, and this is one of those jobs. The homeowner doesn't mind me making a video, so we're going ahead and we're making it. Okay, awesome, appreciate that. Hey, if you guys want to subscribe and like, I really appreciate it. Thanks for being in here. I don't recognize you guys. I don't have like a huge following, so when someone new pops in, I kind of can tell that it's a new person. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm working on a cabinet paint job right now. I'm painting some cabinets. Yesterday, I sanded all the doors and the boxes. Today, I'm going to start priming them. So, yeah, these are the drawer fronts. I always start with the back. I like to prime the back first. That way when it's drying and I set it down, if it sticks to where I set them and pulls the paint off, it's not that big of a deal. Awesome, appreciate you. So today you're gonna learn how to paint cabinets. Or at least cabinet doors. I'll have to see how the day goes and see if I bring you inside when I paint the boxes. I number the doors too, and I just put, this is the back of the drawer. So that's gonna be covered anyway by the drawer, but that's where my label is, so I know which door is what. I'm using a oil-based primer because it blocks any kind of tannin and it seals the wood up a lot better than a waterborne. But I will be using a waterborne paint. So I just use a mini roller, roll it out, and then I brush it out. That simple. Rinse and repeat. I used to have a cool little turntable that I'd have these on, but it just got old and fell apart because I do this a lot. I do need to build a new turntable. And I just roll the edges. And then pass the brush on. Happy little drawer. I wish I was fishing, believe me. But this is what pays the bills. So I'm gonna be in and out. Let's see. All right. Thanks for popping in. New York thing. What's up? Yeah, this is just primer too. So the color's kind of like got like an army green looking tint. It'll be cool. Stay tuned. Let's see, are any of my moderators in here yet? Hey, New York thing. Jay Fish, what's up, man? Welcome in. There's one of, well, Jay Fish, I moderated you. Hey, I don't know how long you're gonna hang in here, Jay, but the guy before was just or person, I should say, I don't know whether it's a man or a woman, asked who I am. This is a fishing channel, but I'm not fishing, I'm working. So like I said a few minutes ago, on the jobs that I can stream, I take you guys along. And I'm in South Louisiana, as you can tell. It's like 8:30 and I'm already sweating and it's insanely hot. So it's supposed to be anything but you. Okay. All right. What's good, Jay? Figured there'd be a few trollers or spammers up in here in this stream. It's all good. Yeah, don't take them out unless they're like cursing and stuff. Like, this is a family channel, so please keep it clean in here if you're new. Be respectful of everyone else in the chat. Let's see. Because I can pull it off, it just, I don't feel like cutting around it. I wrote the number of the door underneath it and put the tape on, so when I'm done I can pull the tape off and know where to put the doors back after I finish painting them completely. Boom. Jay got it. I thought I had more drawers than that. So I already sanded them, and I used a liquid sander. And then next step is to use a tack cloth to get all the dust and the hairs off from the rag. A tack cloth, sticky cloth. It pulls all the junk, all the dust off before you put paint on. Let's see here. I need to build a turntable. I might do that I might do that later today. I'm gonna go buy some stuff and build a turntable to make my life a little easier with this. Because that turntable, I could just spin the door around and I don't have to pick it up. Get paint all over myself. I'll show you guys how to build a turntable later on. Is Terry B in here? No, I'm not hiring. Hello. This is the back. That's the face. She's in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, Jay, that's the back of the drawer. See the outline? Like this lighter spot is where the drawer screws in, like this, like, like that. That's the face of the drawer. I do have a little common sense. Let's see here. I love that. Are you hiring? Terry B in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm all about teaching, man. Look, and I'm trying not to be, I don't want to come off as like mean or know-it-all either, because I don't know it all, and I'm not mean. But yeah, anything to teach you guys. Yeah, I like to mark them so I put them back where they belong. It just makes life easier. It makes the reinstallation quicker. Man down. I'm going too fast. I need to slow it down. Alright, I'm going to slow it down. I'm going too fast. And I'm talking to you guys. It's alright, I got to sand it, and that's the back. Let's see. You're right. That's why I wear gloves. But no, seriously, if you guys have any questions about what I'm doing, I don't mind answering. I like teaching. That's why I'm doing this, so you guys can kind of learn and you get to see what I do outside of fishing. So this is the back side of the door, and this is where the hinge is. That's where I wrote my number on this door and put the tape over it. I put it where the hinge goes. So when I pull that tape off, it doesn't matter because the hinge is going to cover it. If you're wondering how I label the back of the doors. Whew. It's so hot out here. That's where I could use the turntable. I might end up doing that sooner than later. Appreciate you. Anything but you. Can't wait. Yeah, go check all my videos out, please. I have a lot of videos. I post on my live streams. I stopped making videos because I started going live, but I'm going to start making some videos pretty soon too on my fishing channel. And I have a music channel, and that's in the description of the channel on here. Appreciate you. Yeah, I try to keep it chill, anything but you. I try to keep it chill. Let me see. How many people in here? 7? Cool. I never know how the work streams go. You know, I don't know what to anticipate. Sometimes they go awesome. Sometimes they just go chill. Whew. If you don't know, let's see. Did I catch up on the? Yeah. If you don't know, always paint with the grain of the wood. Don't go against the grain. The grain. Grain. If you can't understand what I'm saying. Because sometimes my words get muddled up. Let's see, who else is in here? Four Corner, welcome in. Yeah, done. This is primer, but I have it tinted so the green will cover a little better. I should have got it tinted green, but I just had this, so. That is just primer.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Are you talking about a hug? I'll see you in a little while, okay? Bye-bye.
Let's see. What's up, backtrack? Thank you, sir. Yeah, this is just the primer, so wait until we get some paint on it. If you're wondering why I'm not spraying, I just don't spray anymore. You know, it's better for my health not to spray. I know how to spray, and I used to spray a lot, but this is just how I do it now. I did. I thought I replied to your email. Man, those houses are crazy looking, dude. That's cool how you build it around the logs. It's pretty wild. Let's see. I bet that it seems like a cool process too. if I ever get the opportunity to build a house, I'm gonna have to look into that. That's pretty cool. Who else is in here? What's up, Tony? Welcome in. Let's see. The timbers make up the whole structure. Yeah, I bet. What's up, Grass Bandit? Yeah, you know, I gotta work sometimes. I work most of the time. That's why you don't see me fishing every single day. One day I'll be fishing will be my job. One day. They always say that it'll just turn into work and that I won't enjoy fishing every day once I get to it. I want them to call me up 5 years after if I ever make it and see how I feel about that. Cause I tell you, man, this is hard work. This part of the job isn't that bad, but like yesterday was a rough day. I wasn't showing that it was a rough day, but it was a rough day. I think that door looks better without the paint on it. Yeah, you know. The problem, Tony, is we're in South Louisiana, and if you leave anything exposed, any wood exposed, it just rots. So we have to paint everything out here. Otherwise, everything just rots. It's like super high humidity out here. Let's see. What? That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's how I feel, man. I think we'd all be a little happier if we fished every day. I think a lot of those guys that, I mean, it is work. Like, you gotta get up early. You gotta make sure you put the people on the fish. You gotta clean the fish. You gotta clean the boat. All the stuff. It is work. But I'd rather take that work than this work. I still work out in the heat regardless, so might as well do something I love, you know? And I love watching people catch, like helping people catch fish. That's fun. Really appreciate you guys hanging out today again. I know it's not like the most thrilling thing in the world to watch someone paint, but some people enjoy that. Let's see. All right, backtrack. Have a good one, man. Thanks for popping in. Oh yeah, fishing will wear you out, no doubt. So I might be doing two things today too. I think I'm gonna get some materials to build a turntable. And I'm gonna start working on that shadow box too to hang everyone's lures that they've been sending to me. While I'm waiting on paint to dry. I might back you guys up a touch. There you go. Let's see here. Two turntables and a microphone. Where it's at? Got two turntables and a microphone. Like a termite choking on a splinter. Man, Beck is awesome. Got two turntables and a microphone. That was a good drum break. Normally I'm listening to music. Normally I listen to music while I work, so this is so weird. It's not weird because, I mean, this is what I do when I fish, but I can't play music while I'm working because I gotta, make the money while I'm working on there. This all helps the channel, so. Whew. I'm all right, man. That's a good song to be stuck in my head. Don't put any dumb songs in my head, please. I like that song. Let's see. I do need to check from time to time. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I need to keep it. I'm waiting on a phone call, an important phone call. So let me make sure I didn't miss a phone call. I'll be right back. Told you I'd be right back. Is that? Yeah, that was kind of where I had you guys. If I knew all the words to that song, I would just start singing it, but I don't. I'm bad with lyrics. Let's see here. It's funny you say that. When I was younger and a little bit more ADD or ADHD, however you want to call it, when I'd fish and not catch anything, there was a Smashing Pumpkins song I would just start singing to myself because I knew most of the words. And then when I started singing it, I'd start catching fish because I was so distracted. Sometimes you just need to distract yourself from the fishing to catch the fish. That seems how it works. Every time you're not paying attention, that's when you catch a fish. Let's see. Got a lot of nail holes. I'm at the. Oh wait, that's for the hinges. No, I just have a few little holes. That's not too bad. I have to fill in all these little staple holes with wood putty. I don't even think I did that on my own cabinets. I painted my own cabinets in my house. And I was too lazy. I didn't feel like filling in all the thousands of brad nail holes or pin nails. Shoot, if they were pin nails, you wouldn't even be able to really see them. The paint would fill it in. Pin nailers, those things are awesome. Like if you're installing like fine finish, doing like fine finish carpentry, and it's stained, those pin nailers, you can't even tell that you shot a nail in it. That's how it always works. Let's see. Okay. Should be good. Thursday. I am. I haven't caught anything for the Star, but I'm entered in it. I haven't really been able to do a lot of summertime fishing, man. The Star Rodeo always gets me like that. I do a lot of my winter. I wish they had it during the winter time. Like, they should switch the Star Rodeo to the winter time. They asked that. Like, when I was registering, they had a questionnaire, and they're like, what would you change about the Star Rodeo? I would change it to the months of, like, October to February. My reasoning is because all the big speckled trout go offshore during the summer, so I can't catch the big speckled trout unless I go to Grand Isle all the time, and I just can't do that. I mean, they do have all the divisions, so that's what makes it fair. But the dudes in my division, they can get in the boat and go hit the rigs. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's just life. But I would much prefer the star rodeo happen over the winter, because that's when I catch most of my fish. Yeah, summertime's like the worst time, man. You know, I have it in the back of my mind to try to go catch a big one, but my schedule's already, like, summertime's just rough for me, because, like, August is a month of birthdays in my family. So we're always celebrating someone's birthday all August. This year was just a ridiculous year. Like, I couldn't do anything. We just had a lot of life happen, so that's just how it goes, though. You never know when your number's called, though. The tagged redfish is kind of like I guess the wild card, because I do fish enough to where, like, I caught a redfish in Mandeville on the lakefront, you know? It wasn't a keeper, but you never know. That redfish with that red tag might decide to swim into Mandeville and might decide to bite my hook one day, and I'll win a truck or a boat. I really want the boat. But I mean, if I win a truck, that'd be awesome too. I wouldn't complain. I am glad they got rid of the RV. Like, not that I've been in contention to win it, but like, I have no purpose for an RV, a camper, a fifth wheel, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I can imagine that anyone who won that fifth wheel has probably just sold it, because, like, you gotta have a crazy big truck to pull one of those. I mean, I love camping and all, don't get me wrong. It's a cool prize, but I would have sold it if I won it and just bought a boat with it. Because, I mean, I don't have anything to pull an RV. Now, if you had an RV that, like a motorhome, that'd be a different thing. Like, I would love to have a motorhome. I just go everywhere and fish everywhere. Just sleep in my RV. I wouldn't have to worry about Airbnbs and none of that junk. An RV would be a game changer. Ooh, that's a big door. But it just cracked me up that they asked, like, they had the actual, like, questionnaire, like, what would you change about Star? They didn't change anything. Let's see here. Right, Saving Grace? I just need to come partner up with you guys, fix all the condos, and fish after work every day, man. That sounds like the life. That might be my retirement plan, man. That's crazy. Like, why even enter if you, like, no, I mean, if I got a gator tail, I'd probably sell that and then upgrade to, like, a bay boat, because I don't want a gator tail. They're cool, but I don't duck hunt. I'd probably duck hunt more if I did win the gator tail, though. If I won the gator tail, it would probably change how I approach the marsh. I'd probably duck hunt and alligator hunt and do more hunting if I had a gator tail. So I probably wouldn't sell it because I'd probably just do different stuff if I won a gator tail. Yeah, that's what I would do. Welcome in Saving Grace Outdoors. Appreciate you being in here, man. I hadn't gotten my note, man. I'll tell you, the notifications have been whacked out. Saving Grace, have you been fishing lately? I know you're bass fishing for a while in that lake, in the little pond or whatever you fish in. But, man, I stopped getting notifications from everyone. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Or did everyone just stop fishing because it's summertime? I need to get out there and go catch some red snapper out of my kayak, man. Again, life's just too... I'm going to come out there this fall, Saving Grace. I'm going to bring my kayak out there, though. But I'll have to meet up with you. I mean, Navarre is one of my favorite places to fish. Because you can catch red snapper, blackfin tuna, king mackerel, Spanish mackerel, bonita, grouper, all the saltwater, speckled trout, redfish, flounder. I mean, you literally can catch everything out of a kayak. It's insane. Like Navarre, I would be just fine moving to Navarre, man. I would love to live in Navarre. That place is cool. It's not like super touristy yet. I know it's getting that way, but it's not. I don't think they can build all the sky rises and all the junk that they do in like Destin and Fort Walton and all at Panama. I mean, they got a bunch of Airbnbs and stuff, but that's cool. That's the beach life. Shoot, man. If my wife decides to, if things change, let's just say this. If work life changes for us in the next few years, that might be on the table. I mean, we actually went to Jacksonville, though, not too long ago. Jacksonville's pretty epic, too. I really like Jacksonville. It's not a touristy place, but there's a lot of cool stuff in Jacksonville. A lot of stuff I enjoy. Shoot, I was at my brother-in-law's and they had a fishing pier on, I don't know if it was St. John's River, but I was close to St. John's River and I just saw someone caught a tarpon out of there in Jacksonville. And then you're close to, like, you know, you're just a few hours away from the Keys and Naples and Miami and Orlando, all this stuff. I do like Florida. My wife's not a beach goer though, so I'll just have to get a place. Yeah, Navarre's not incorporated. That's it. I remember you telling me that. Okay, work's been crazy. Me too. Me too. It's a good problem though. Hadn't been fishing because I've been doing this. need to see when the lottery is for the alligator tags. I know that's coming up soon. I think it's September when they're gonna have the lottery. Because alligator hunting season, I think, started for commercial. And they just opened up a residential alligator hunting season. But it's a lottery system. You have to put in for the lottery to win a tag. You actually win 2 tags, so that's pretty cool. I'd love to go catch an alligator, like go hunt one. That'd be fun. Let's see here. Backtrack. Oh, wait, Becky. Becky, welcome in. Yeah, Okeechobee's cool too. I went down there to go visit Ronio's Adventures. 11 foot and a 10 foot. Oh, cool. Yeah, I went to fish the Everglades when I went down to go fish with Ronio. Ronio lives over there in Okeechobee. That was fun, man. I had a great time. I've always wanted to fish the Everglades, so shout out to Ronio. I know he's not, he might be watching, I don't know. I know he's going through some stuff right now, so just continue to keep Ronio in your prayers, guys. He's coming back, though. Man, that was a fun trip. No, I live in South Louisiana. I'm in Southeast Louisiana. I live 10 minutes outside of New Orleans. Got 2 more doors. I need 2 things to put the doors on. So South Louisiana. Ricky Bobby, what's up, man? Hey, Joy's in the house. Let's see here. Hold up. Yeah, it's insanely humid. Let's see. Mr. Ron, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm painting those doors I was sanding yesterday. So I got all the doors sanded. Right now I'm priming them. And then tomorrow I'll probably I might get some paint on them today. We'll see. I have to paint some boxes inside too, so I think today's just gonna be like a priming day. Tomorrow I'll be putting paint on. Joy, are you still having problems with your notifications too? Because I definitely am. I don't get notified about. There are some people that I get the notifications from, but like Arizona Outdoors, I have my thing on all. I don't get his notifications too often. Saving Grace said he was busy, so that makes sense. Because there's like the people that I get notifications from on the regular, and it has flipped, like it has changed. Now on my music channel, I started watching some like music, like some different channels. So I think that might that might have messed it up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Not sure if you read that. I did. I saw that yesterday, Mr. Ron. I'm excited. I tell you what, guys, if you don't know, you're kind of getting a little heads up. Mr. Ron, Don Trump is his handle right there. He, out of the kindness of his heart, is going to donate quite a few lures, some soft plastics and stuff, for some giveaways. So be on the lookout. If you're not a member, you might want to think about becoming a member, because we're going to be doing some members only giveaways. I'll do some viewer, like some regular ones too. But I promised the people that are members that I'm doing my best to make it worth their membership to the channel. And Mr. Ron is actually generous enough to, he's contributing to that. He's really awesome. Mr. Ron, I hope you can come out in Grand Isle. I don't think you're going to be out there in October though, huh? October 15th through the 18th. I'm going to be in Grand Isle doing that content creator takeover. We got quite a few people coming. And I'm inviting everyone that has a YouTube channel, even Facebook, if they want to get on. I mean, I don't have a huge presence on Facebook, but I do have my Fishing with Ferg on YouTube, on Facebook as well. I don't post it there because I don't know. I just keep up with events on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook too much anymore. It's too much drama on Facebook. And there's too many scammers, and there's a lot of scammers on Facebook. Like, I have to deal with a lot of YouTube. I have to give YouTube that much credit. Like, I mean, when you become monetized, you subject yourself to getting all the emails and stuff. But for the most part, like, I don't get a lot of crazy spammers, a lot of stuff. YouTube does good. Facebook, no. Facebook is the worst. Attending carving show. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd rather see October. It's October 3rd, 4th, and 5th, you said, huh? Let's see. That should work. I thought you were coming out, aren't you coming out at the end of the month, too? I have to, Okay, so you're coming to Covington, Mandeville, October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Okay. That actually works out better. Okay, that's what it is, huh, Ricky Bobby? Over 3,000 plastics. That is insane. Let's see here. That's gonna be a cool one. I want to come check that one. That should work. October 3rd, 4th. That doesn't sound like there's anything going on in my world. That is a squirrel. One more thing. Let's put set that glass door on. This will work. Let's see here. Is Cosmo in here? What's up, Cosmo? Welcome in. YouTube is dumb. Oh man, Ricky, I hate to hear that. That stinks. I thought you were coming out this month. Use Facebook for my tournaments. Yeah, I'm the same way. Facebook, all of them are kind of just. It is. I take YouTube as it comes. I know YouTube's always gonna change, and it is what it is. A friend of mine told me that years ago, like several years ago, and he wasn't lying. He said it's gonna be tough to make money on YouTube. Tougher than it was. Like back in the day, it wasn't as difficult, from what I understand. But I do it because I love it. You know, I'm just on here to hang out with you guys and have a good time. I know I'm not gonna make a living anytime soon out of this, so I just do it because I love it. It's fun. What would you? This is just primer. It's an oil-based primer. And then I have a product called Cabinet Coat. Actually, Cosmo is funny. You want me to paint your cabinets, this is what I'm going to be doing. I might spray yours, though, to make it a little faster, because I think I can get away with spraying in your backyard and just putting the doors in the empty apartment. But yeah, I do paint cabinets. This is just the primer coat, and then once I'm gonna start working on the front sides of them here in a minute, because the backs are in the house and they're drying in the air conditioning. I work outside to help reduce the nauseous fumes. And I actually have a lot more work time with the humidity outside. If I did this inside, the paint would tack up too fast and I'd have horrible brush marks. By painting out in the humidity, it lays down. I have more workability with the oil paint, as long as I'm in the shade. But yeah, this is just a tinted primer. I'm going back on with like a green, so the green will cover this gray better than white. Anytime you're using like if you're not painting with white, it's not a bad idea to tint the primer. That way, it doesn't come through the coat. The white primer will come through the top coat a little bit more, so you might have to put like a third coat on if you're not confident with your painting skills. Yeah, I need to build a turntable. Once I prime the fronts of these, well, I gotta prime the boxes on the inside of the house. I'll probably end the live when I finish painting the fronts of these doors, because I don't want to intrude on the inside of the homeowner's house. They don't mind me being out here and doing this, but I try to respect people's spaces, so. But it is cool. Like, I'm noticing, like, the older generation, Mr. Ron would be cool if I went live working on his house. He wouldn't care. He'd be like, dude, I'll be in your live. You want me to walk around with the camera? But the older generation, I don't even bother asking, because they're like, that's just old school. They're not, you know, with the technology and some of them are. I'm not going to say all. I'm not like that. I'm not going to put a blanket statement over a whole generation. But the younger generation, they're like, dude, you have a YouTube channel? Can I be on it? That's awesome. Cosmo, yeah, I can just pop the doors off. I think what I want to do with your big doors is just pop them off the hinges and build like a little brace and just spray the fronts and the backs. I can roll and brush them out though, and we don't even have to take them off of the hinges. I do that a lot. Actually, that's mostly what I do. And you only have like 5 or 6 doors, so honestly, I can just, if you get someone to clean them, I just have to scuff them and then go back with whatever. If you have latex, I go back with latex. If it's oil, I go back with oil. So let's see here. Yeah, Cosmo, I'm kind of back and forth, so it takes me a second to get. Like, you guys are blowing up the chat. It's awesome. Let's see here. To finish the canvas. Yeah, you guys are just blowing it up. I want my real mods. I don't want no AI mods. I have the best moderators in this world. Fine and Joy, Daniel Benedict, Solo when he's not helping Jimmy. Solo's been like, Solo abandoned us, man. Solo, where you at, bro? You abandoned us for Jimmy. Oh, man. Marine and Army Mom's been helping out a little bit lately, too. That was awesome. Shout out to all my awesome moderators. I choose you over AI. Oh. Oh, man, oh, man. Let's see. Man, you need some help? I know, I saw you walking around. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. It has a lock button. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let me get something to put that on. I'll be right back. I'm in and out, guys. Mo, welcome in. Sorry, I'm not like, this is a different kind of live stream. All right, Cosmo. Yeah, just text me, man, when you're ready to start thinking about painting your apartments and stuff. We'll iron the details out over phone. No problem. Appreciate all you guys popping in and out. I'm doing the same. I'm just kind of back and forth. I'm trying to find something to put that last door on. There we go. How's that get lower? All right, so I had these inside in the AC. They're already dry to the touch, so well, dry enough. I'm gonna flip them over and paint the front sides. That way, I'll leave them like this on the back side. If they do stick, it's not that big of a deal because it's just the back and I can touch that up easy. But I like to prime the front and the back before I start painting. That way, I don't have overlap of the primer on the painted surface. So if I prime, paint, and then flip it over, when I prime this, the primer will get on the back side, so I'll have to touch the back up anyway. So just prime both sides first, and then you can paint however you want to paint. There's my pro tip of the day. If you're planning on painting your cabinets, always use a tack cloth before you put on the paint. Get the fabric and the dust off from any cloths or sanding. Let's see here. I was thinking about it myself. Was quoted 12K. Let's see here. Oh, it wasn't cheap. Saw doors and made dovetail drawers. No, I don't know anyone that refinishes bathtubs. Let's see. I think I caught up with all that. All right. Oh, man. So I don't think I have any new. It's a good time to have a chat with the moderators and just, speaking of moderators, all of them are amazing. Pretty much at the limit of who I want to mod. I mean, if you've been watching the channel for a long time and I have trust in you, and all the help is welcome. But you know, as far as like taking people out, we'd only, you know, it's a family channel. Don't cuss, don't be belligerent about things. But we do want to give people at least a warning, unless it's just heinous, you know what I mean? I think most of you know about that. Because some people just come in here and don't know what they're walking into. And I don't want to take them out unnecessarily. If they can get in here and, you know, we tell them, hey, it's a family channel and they want to be in here and be chill, awesome. Most of the time, that's all it takes is just to tell people, hey, don't cuss in here. And they either stay and don't cuss or they just leave and don't come back. So, I think I got it pretty much we got that situation handled though. The funny thing about the gray primer is when I'm priming it, people are like, oh man, that looks awesome. I wish I would have just picked that color. Primer gray. It's actually a cool color. Joy, if you're still in here, I would love to send you a sticker. I know you probably don't want to give out your address or anything, but I really appreciate your help. And if you want a sticker and you want to email me your address, you can just go, you know, tell me under your handle name too. I don't need to know all your personal stuff because I know privacy is a huge thing. But I would love to mail one of my stickers out to you if you want a sticker, if you're like a sticker person, because I really appreciate your help in here. I can't tell you how much I really do appreciate it. So, you're always keeping everyone in check and telling everyone what's going on, and that's what really makes a channel, you know, just having awesome people like that in here. We hooked Daniel up. I definitely want to send one out to Ronyo. I sent one out to Fat Cat because Fat Cat is Fat Cat. I'm on the door of fame on Fat Cat's trailer. His fishing machine. Oh, there's a little gunk right there. Or if there's someone that you want me to send it to them and they'll send it to you. I think Josie did something like that because she didn't want her information out there. So I got her. Anyway, yeah, there was like a thorough through I had to go to. Oh, awesome. Heck yeah. I appreciate you being in here and helping out. I mean, I would love to put you on payroll. One day you're going to be on payroll if I start really making money in here. Because, I mean, you pretty much have a full-time job just moderating people's channels. I'll see Solo in Grand Isle. I'm going to have some little goodies for everyone that comes out to Grand Isle too. Because it'll be fun just to meet everyone and show my appreciation to them. Because we all can't do it by myself, you know? No one can go through life by themselves. Those that can, I mean, more power to you. I mean, and I'm not talking about just like being married or whatever. I mean, just not having friends. Like, I am thankful for having friends and family. Well, extended family. Let's just say that. And my life is better with everyone that I've met over the years than without. And like, if I didn't have those people in my life, man, it would be a whole different world. Without getting all mushy. Let's see. Yeah, wait until winter time comes around. That's when my fishing turns on. All the people up north that can't fish, I got your back. I'll go catch some fish for you. Free and fishing only. That's what's so crazy about, that's what I love about Louisiana. Like, we literally can fish 24 hours a day, 7 days a week out here. Even when it gets like brutally like cold for us, we can still fish. Like, the fish still bite. You just have to know where to go. I love it when it's like freaking 25 degrees and I'm not sweating. I'm not fighting the elements. I mean, I'm fighting the elements, just I like the cold to an extent. As long as I'm protected and covered. Like, I mean, I'm not one of those crazy people that run out in 15-degree weather and shorts and a tank top, you know? I used to be when I was a kid. I grew up in Denver. Now, it was a dry cold, so you could do crazy stuff like that. If 15 degrees in South Louisiana feels like negative 20 because of the humidity. Like, when it gets that cold out here, it is just, it hurts so bad. Like 37, 38 degrees is my like comfortable cutoff. Once it starts getting below like 37 out here, that's when it starts to really hurt. Let's see here. Heck yeah, 25 likes for a day of work. Appreciate you guys being in here. Excuse me. If you're in here and you're curious, I'll show you again. This is the product I'm using right now to prime the cabinets, Zinsser cover stain. I highly recommend it. I'm going to tag it in the video, so if you do some painting projects, hit the little thing on the, say you bought it from Fishing with Ferg or something. I might actually earn some money. I'm going to start tagging products as I use them, so if it's in there. Come on, turn. There we go. This is a oil-based product. So like with wood like this, raw wood, they have like natural like tannin and sap, little, you know, all the resin and stuff that wood has. So you gotta put a good stain block on there if you're gonna paint your cabinets. Because if you don't put like a real good stain block on, all the yellow tannin will just come right on through and you'll see all the little knots and everything. I learned that the hard way. And if you have some real trouble problems, like if you got pine, I think pine is one of the worst ones. Pine and Spanish cedar. Shellac. I just use shellac because that junk covers everything. I had to do some fire damage. I had to repair some fire damage in the kitchen one time. I don't do that often, but I had to use shellac on everything because it covered all the smoke smell and the damage. Regular primer wasn't going to do it. I use shellac like maybe once or twice a year. I just don't like fooling with stuff that requires me to have to use different products that I don't use every day. But sometimes I have to come across things that I have to, you know, deal with a little more extreme stuff than normal. Just part of the territory. The cool thing about rolling and brushing out the cabinets like I'm doing, like this is oak. Oak has a lot of grain in it. And if I sprayed these cabinets, it wouldn't fill in the grain as well as it does with that roller. That roller pushes the paint down into the grain and kind of helps out level. It kind of helps level everything out. And it's not going to eliminate all the grain because you want, you know, as smooth of a finish as you can on your cabinets when you're painting them anyway. But yeah, this definitely helps fill in all the grain and gives you a little bit smoother of a finish. Because once this primer dries, I'm going to scuff it down, and the primer, it raises the grain of the wood. So when you go back and do that scuff, you're smoothing down the grains, and the paint filled in all the low spots. So it kind of evens it out, if that makes sense. Anytime you paint raw wood, that even if you sand it, like I can sand the wood as smooth as glass, but once you put that first coat of primer on, it raises all the wood grain, so you have to scuff it before you put paint on, and that'll level out the grain pretty well. My brush is getting a little tacky, but I think I'll be able to finish priming everything before I have to worry about cleaning it. Try to teach you guys a thing or two while you're in here. Oh yeah, what's up, Northern? Welcome in. Definitely. And it doesn't take, it's a pretty quick process. I mean, I already primed all the backs and now I'm working on the fronts of the doors. So yeah, that's the back. That's the front. Oh man, so hot out here. I think Friday is supposed to be like 99 degrees without the heat index. This week's gonna be a brutal week. Today's actually gonna be the nicest day out of the whole week, so I'm trying to take advantage of it while I can. I don't have time to stop because this will dry up on me. there's definitely a balance of you can put it on too thick and you can put it on too thin. You know, you don't want to put it on there to where it's running everywhere. But you want to put a good bit of it on there so it soaks into the wood and gets all the cracks. I'm debating on whether I want to caulk the inside of these panels. I think I'm going to. I don't really care to caulk the inside joints because the caulk eventually will separate and then you'll see the white and all the junk, but most people don't want to see this little space in between the paneling and the rails. I think that's what they're called, the stiles, rails. There's all kinds of technical terms for all this stuff. I actually know how to make cabinet doors too and all that. I just don't have all the tools. I mean, I could do it if I had to without a routing table, but it'd be way difficult, way more difficult. I always try to tell people too, if they have these older cabinet doors like this, that this is all real wood. The new cabinet doors are garbage. They got all the particle board and stuff. I just don't care for it. Because I can make your old cabinets look good. If you have real wood cabinets and you just want to paint it, just paint them. Don't replace them. Unless you want to spend like $50,000 on some custom cabinets. I mean, if you want to do that, by all means. You're doing way better than me. Yeah, I might caulk all this. It's just a little extra step, but it is what it is. Oh man. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yep. You gotta have a system. Northern, I'm gonna build a turntable too, maybe later today. Cause I used to have a turntable and I would just spin the door on it. It would make it a lot easier. But that thing broke. I had it for like years. See here. Northern knows all about those systems. You gotta have a system. If you don't have a system, it's just chaos and overwhelming, and you'll never get the project done. Who's ready for football? I am. I know it's all rigged, but I like the entertainment. I like the entertainment factor of it. They keep it interesting. What's crazy is, like, Patrick Mahomes is a beast, right? And it felt like they've had like a dynasty, but they really haven't. Like the past several Super Bowls, someone different has won it pretty much every year. Everyone's trying to make a run, but every other year it's someone different. I'm ready for some football. Let's see, who else is in here? Oh, we bumped up to 6 people in here. Cool. If you're wondering, I have the doors inside the house. That's why I'm walking back and forth. They're laying on some sawhorses inside the house in the air conditioning so they can dry faster. They would still dry pretty quick out here, but the humidity would keep it tacky. Sitting in the air conditioning, the tackiness goes away faster. see here. Yeah, Daniel, back at work. Probably as you are. Appreciate you stopping by, hitting that thumbs up as always, sir. See who else popped in here while I was in transition. Really appreciate you guys hanging out while I'm working today. A little different change of pace, change of scenery. Let's see here. Scott B, what's up? Fergusaurus Rex. That's awesome. Let's see here. I am, man. I can't complain, Daniel. It's a good day, dude. Good day. Ewas, what's up, man? Hey, man, I can only work as hard as I can work. You say that though, you know, it is the honest truth. It's funny you said that because I've definitely there are a handful of people waiting for me um, from job to job, but I'm only one person. This is the real life home improvement edition, not HGTV. Let's see here. Is that weird symbol thing back? I don't know what that thing is, man. It came back. Joy, that was man, last year I remember that happened. I don't know what the deal is with that. YouTube's doing it again. I remember seeing that like a year ago, and it's coming back, it looks like. I don't know what that is. Like, and it's not on everyone's name. That's the funny thing. Like, if it was on everyone's name, okay, YouTube definitely did something, but I don't know what that is. I've seen it before. I would, if Daniel knows, I'd really like to know what it is too. It's just, I just call it another YouTube thing. I know what you mean, Joy. I've seen it before. Yeah, Daniel, you have to go back. Let's see here. Joy was saying good morning, and it had like a weird symbol on it before. It's the weirdest thing. Let's see here. Oh, no. I've seen it before. I don't know what it is. I tried Googling it too, and Google never gave me a good answer for it. That little weird symbol is making a return. I just call it the random YouTube being YouTube symbol. Because YouTube likes to do the random weird stuff like that. Oh, is Scott B still in here? Scott B, if you're still in here, that's cool. The backtrack got you into kayak fishing, man. I didn't He was telling me the other day, yesterday, that you got into kayak fishing too. That's awesome. Scott be fishing. Scott be fishing from the yak. Let's see here. I wish it was good fishing for me. It's been slow. I'd like to go sometime this week, but I want to catch a shark, man. I'm on a mission to catch a shark or a giant alligator gar, but it's just been tough lately. I've been busy at work. All right, Daniel, have a good one. Yeah, it was awesome. We had some new people in earlier this morning, so you just never know what's gonna hit and what's not. It's cool to do a little different type of live stream and get some different people in here. Draw a different crowd. Almost 30 likes. Heck yeah, let's go, guys. Hit it up. Hit that thumbs up if you're in here. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Tell you what, let me see. This might be a good time. I'll be right back. I need to make sure I didn't miss a phone call. It'll take me 2 seconds. Back. You guys didn't miss anything. And I didn't miss any phone calls. Let's see here. It's actually a pretty cool view. It's like the guys that tie flies, but I'm painting cabinets. Time is 11 o'clock. Cool. I think what I'll do, because I don't want to live stream inside of the homeowner's house. When I finish this job completely, I'll post like a picture of the total paint job. Like once I reinstall the doors, I'll just put it on the community page, and you guys can see like the true finished product. Because this is only half of it. Well, actually, this is a big chunk of it. Painting the doors is the hard part. The boxes are easy. Let's see. What's up, Jay? Welcome in, man. Just another work day. Hey, Scott isn't here. Hey, Scott, I saw you started kayak fishing, man. That's pretty cool. There you go, Jay. I'm painting cabinet doors. This is just the primer coat though. See who else is in here. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, a paddle kayak. Like my problem is I fight tide and wind. Wind is kind of a pain in the butt. A paddle kayak, you can do a lot in a paddle kayak, though. I've caught some big fish out of my paddle kayak. But yeah, the pedal drive system, I mean, if you can get one with the trolling motor and the spot lock on it, that's a game changer. I'm kind of at the point where I would love to have one because it's starting to hurt. It is starting to hurt. Shoot, man, the other morning I didn't even want to get up and get my kayak loaded up. It's just so much work. Because the problem is like where I fish, I have to be ready for everything. That's what stinks. I mean, unless I know I'm going like freshwater fishing, then I just bring like my little plastic tackle box with freshwater stuff in it. But when I'm saltwater fishing, I mean, I gotta have a popping cork, I gotta have a jig head, top water lure, you know, so many different types of things to saltwater fish. And then I have to, even though I'm in salt, I still have to have freshwater stuff too, because there's bass that hang around. You know, it's crazy, the stuff I need. I mean, really, I could get away with just a couple things, but tournament fishing, that's the problem. I used to do a lot of tournament fishing. Nothing like serious, like, I mean, the tournaments we did, the tournament series I fished was a legit series down in Point Auchan. But hurricanes kept messing things up for them, and they kept having to cancel certain tournaments, and it just became a hassle to sign up for something and then to get canceled because of a storm. So they kind of stopped doing. They have a couple they do every year, but they don't do the big series. But I was actually, I was like in second place for Angler of the Year that year I was fishing it, and I was doing pretty good. And then the hurricanes messed the whole season up. I had that place wired before. Ida really messed it up though, and they've been doing a lot of work trying to protect the. They've been building up man-made marsh, broken up islands to prevent the erosion from the storm surges and stuff. So with all the work they've been doing, it's been messing up the fishing too. I think it's just now kind of coming back in the marsh areas anyway out there. I know that there's a guy out there that I need to go fish with. He's pretty much the only place he fishes out of his kayak. And I've been telling him I want to go fish with him, but that area, it's like going to Grand Isle. It's a drive. It's a lot of work to get out there to catch the same stuff I'm catching close to home. But it's a fun area to fish though. There's like Point Au Shin is like almost unlimited territory. You could just go, there's so much to explore and fish. Like you never just run out of stuff to fish. And there's several different types of styles that you can fish out there too. That you can fish deep water. There's like 30-foot drop-offs and cuts and stuff out there. You got the tide you gotta fish. So you gotta know how to fish tidally influenced waters. And the channels are really tight, so that tide just rips through. It's like you're almost whitewater rafting. So you really gotta be on when you're fishing out there. Yeah, I tell you, the paddling messed my wrist up too. Like there's like some ligaments in this wrist, and if I paddle too long, it pulls my wrist apart. But the pedaling has its own effects too. It's the YouTube auto translator. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, so that little symbol is the auto translator. Okay. Yeah, I was reading that. Interesting. Now I know, because it doesn't always pop up. AI auto translator. Oh, you got a bad shoulder? Oh yeah, you need to get a pedal drive, bro. I got bad knees. That's why I like to paddle, because I broke my knee and it hurts. It hurts every time I pedal that thing. I just don't show it. I do watch that Louisiana Life. Those are some good people. They got a huge following too. It's crazy. They're down in Point Au Shin, Homa area. Almost lunchtime. It is almost lunchtime. I got like, I think 3 more doors after this to prime. Then I'll probably shut the live down. I'm gonna eat my lunch, go paint the boxes inside. Like, let's see here. Yeah, there, okay, so YouTube A. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's the YouTube AI assist. Interesting. Now we know. Like, we don't know what we're typing. It's going to help us. I mean, some people need it. I guess it's the equivalent to autocorrect. Or maybe it's, hey, you might want to check this out. Something looks weird. I don't know. Is it there for the person hosting the live to check on the comment? Or does it actually, does it correct what you were typing? Were you typing something and it corrected it, like a spell check? Like an autocorrect? I have noticed that before. I don't think I have the AI setting on. I do for like the highlights. I guess once you turn it on, it does everything. And then sometimes you turn it all off and it just decides to come back on by itself. We're living in Terminator days, guys. We got Skynet. Skynet's going to be controlling us. We won't have control. We're going to be out there shooting robots and stuff before we know it. We'll be living in a cave somewhere, make an underground tunnel. That's the funny thing that it cracked me up, like watching sci-fi movies. Like they end up going underground, right? And tunneling. I think the robots would be a little bit smarter than that. And they got infrared and all the tracking and all the crazy junk built onto them. They would know they're underground and just go after them underground. Hollywood. It's like, let's dig some tunnels under the ground so the robots can't find us. Dude, they're gonna find you. They know where we are already. My phone knows where I'm at all the time. I gave up on that fight a long time ago. Like when iPhones first started coming out, and they were, when phones were tracking us and all the junk, I turned it all off, and because I didn't want my phone knowing everything about my life. But my fight against AI has just pretty much petered out. It's inevitable. AI is inevitable. We're going to be living in an AI. We are living in an AI world. We're just not accepting it yet. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm accepting it. It is what it is. I can't control it. Otherwise, I'm going to be that dude in a bunker, a survival bunker. They got people that do that. Like, they pay a lot of money to build survival bunkers to, they'll hide out in their bunker for like 10 or 15 years. Like, they build these bunkers. They have channels that specialize in this too. It's crazy. I didn't go that route. I didn't dive into the deep end. But like they build these survival bunkers they can live in them for like 15 years. I don't want to have to, like, if something goes crazy, I'm just going to I'm going to run into the storm. And if I survive, awesome. If I don't, I didn't have to go through the chaos that is going to follow. Because, man, to live in a bunker for 15 years, what kind of life is that? I'm not doing that. Oh, dude, no way. Man, hook it up, Mr. Ron. Get me on that Louisiana life. Get me in that, that vein. We should go meet up with him. Ewa said, I'm not cool enough for AI. No, it's probably a setting on my channel. Like, they have so many settings, and you try to turn all this stuff off, and you can't fight it. 30 likes. Whoop, whoop. Appreciate you guys. Let me get back to it. You got me distracted. Ooh, man. That is cool that you're friends with Keith's uncle. I'd love to go out there with them on the Mississippi and go catch some of those alligator gar and sharks out there in the Mississippi, man. They know how to catch those sharks. I don't. I do, but I'm not fishing enough to catch a shark yet, apparently. I'm watching like all these posts about everyone catching sharks everywhere I fish. And I just hadn't put the time in though. I hadn't had time to put the time in. These people are out there fishing for hours and waiting hours for that shark to swim by. Because there's enough of them out there. But I don't have the time. I wish I did. I'm not going to give up on my shark hunt though. I do want to catch a shark. I've hooked a shark before. I never landed it. I've been sharked a couple times. I've had sharks chase me in my kayak. I just haven't caught a shark yet. And I tell you what, if I catch a juvenile shark, he's going home with me. And it's in a frying pan. Because I'm going to eat that dude. I'm curious what fresh shark tastes like. I know it's definitely going to have a distinct taste to it. But there are things you can do to make sure that it's harvested properly. And you can prep the meat too, to where it doesn't have all the ammonia and fish taste. So I know what to do now when I catch one. I just need to catch one. And it's going to be a gross process, but I'm not looking forward to the harvesting part of the shark catch and cook. Let me just say that. That's not going to be pleasant. But it's part of it. Part of the journey. You guys who like hunt large game and like clean deer and like large game, man, props to you. I've watched people clean deer. I've been right there like by them, cleaning them and processing them. I could do it if I had to. Let's just say that. Like if I go out, I've been deer hunting a couple times, and I made it up in my mind that I'm gonna do it. I didn't have an opportunity to take one, and I never had a good one walk out on me. Like I had to take a doe because the where I was hunting, it was a lease, but my friend took me on there, and he said, "Dude, you can take a doe because the bucks are for the guys who pay to be on the lease." And I was fine with that. Like, I just wanted to harvest, like, I wanted to learn the process, you know? Harvest the deer, process the meat, so I know I can do it. But man, that is, you gotta have a stomach for that. That's how I feel about the shark thing. When I catch that shark, I know what I'm in for. It's gonna be a process. Let's see here. Cosmo's back. Oh, that's cool, man. Well, just saying, man. That'd be fun to fish with him. Yell at me if you get a chance to fish with him, and you know I can hop on a boat or something with him, or just me. You can go out in your boat and meet him. That'd be cool. Just shake their hand. I live close enough to him. You think I would run into him? Like Pelican Bone, he's always in the areas I fish, but I just, what are the odds that I'm going to run into him in public at the same time? Pretty slim. He doesn't live far from me. Oh, I got a cool one for you guys. Hold up, let's see. Do you guys know Ralph the Baker? Do you guys watch Ralph the Baker? He lives out this way. He actually lives closer to me than I think. I was in a grocery store by my house, and he was shopping for all of his stuff for a show. So I ran into him. I've ran into him a couple times. I need to go to his restaurant. He opened up a restaurant out in my area. I hope it's still open. Again, it's just one of those time things. Life and time. That might not be a bad idea. I might maybe take my wife to his restaurant this weekend if it's still open. But yeah, Ralph the Baker's a cool dude. I'm trying to do a collaboration with, I want to do a collaboration with him. Do like a catch and cook. Like take him out fishing and then we'll go to his place and catch what we cook. Cook what we catch. Have I ever mentioned that I'm somewhat dyslexic? Oh, I wonder if she needs to take her trash out. They don't have their trash out. I think this is my last door. Talking to you guys and having such a good time, I forgot how many doors I have left to paint. Yeah, Ralph the Baker's got like millions of people that watch him. It's crazy. Yeah, he lives like probably right down the street from me. Black tip's delicious. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be. My most likely catch will be a bull shark. I would love to catch a black tip. That'd be great. I don't think they've lowered the restrictions on black tips though. I don't know if it's all sharks that they've gotten rid of limits on in Louisiana. I know bull sharks. They don't have any more, like, they don't have size regulations. I don't think, you can keep as many as you want. I mean, I only want one. I want one, like, juvenile, like, 2-foot bull shark. That's all I want to have interest in. I can manage it on a fishing line. I'm not gonna have to, you know, take care of a 4-foot body carcass. I think a 2-foot bull shark would be awesome. Cut out the jaws and make like a jaw mount. That would be cool. Can you hear the cicadas in the background? It's hot when you hear the cicadas. I think this is my last door. Let's see. Yeah, I think you need to bleed them out and you need to gut them immediately. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, guys, Cosmo, I think he posted it on his channel too. He caught a shark and he did like he dehydrated the tail and the dorsal fin and stuff and like did a black shadow box with it. It's really cool. Get a little thinner on that brush. Yeah, I'm almost done, Jay. It is starting to drag. Actually, that is it. I am done. That was the last door. Oh, goodness. Man, my back's killing me. And I've been standing up. All right, guys. Well, I really appreciate you hanging in here with me while I've been working. I'm going to move inside, get some AC, start painting the boxes. And then, I don't know, I'm going to go get some materials and build my little turntable. I might go live while I do that later on today, depending on what time it is and all that stuff. Really appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you enjoyed watching me paint some cabinet doors. I'm going to hydrate. I've been drinking in between too, so I do appreciate that. I need to eat my lunch. Yeah, Cosmo, you got my number, man. We'll talk about all the stuff when you're ready to get going. Northern, Joy, appreciate you guys. EWAS, catch you later.